guys, so today's makeup look is going to be this dark smoky eye look. Let's get started. So my face and brows are already done. I will list all of the products that I used in the info box below. So first thing I'm gonna do is just carve out my brows. So to carve out the brows, I'm using my Motives Cosmetics Concealer Quad, and I'm just gonna go along the bottom and carve them out. So this is the same blue peruca from Virgin Hair Fantasy. It was, when you do pastel hair, your hair fades like really quick. So this one was fading and we had this like candy themed photo shoot. So I ended up just dyeing it pink. So I'm probably gonna get another peruca just because they're so fun and they're easy and you don't have to do your own hair. So I want to know what color should I get because I can do any color. So I kind of want to do black, or should I do another fun color? I don't know. What do you guys think? What color hair should I do? Should I do short or long? I know everyone hates me in long hair, but sometimes you just need to be a diva. For my base, I'm going to be using MAC Painterly. This is my favorite base, and lately I've been applying it with this brush from Juvia's Place, and I just apply a thin layer all over the lid. And my eyebrows is a little hairy. So we're gonna do like a porn star blackout smoky eye because I haven't done that in a while. So I'm gonna take my Amrezy palette and a MAC 224 brush. I'm gonna take this Morocco shade and I'm gonna very lightly put it into the upper crease area. Do I look crazy? You see I didn't flat iron the back? Lazy. So I'm gonna tap the brush because I don't want too much product. And I'm just gonna lightly dust it. Very light pressure. And I'm just swirling it. And what helps is if you tilt the brush up this way, I swear to God, it would change your whole life. Because then it just does the blending for you. And I'm gonna try and get it pretty red, because we're gonna do black. And I want it to fade into that nicely, and I don't want it to swallow up that color. So next we're gonna do the crease. I'm taking this matte black eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. This is a brush from Morphe, and we're gonna do the crease first. So I'm gonna hold the brush this way, even though it really doesn't matter because the lid is gonna be black too. And holding the brush up this way is just, like I said before, it's gonna do the blending for you. And I don't want it to be too dark in the inner areas of the lid. So I'm not taking that too far over. And I'm gonna take it a little bit out and just pressing the brush like this to elongate the eyes. Keeping my other 217 handy so that if there are spots that need to be smoothed out, you just go over them with whatever was left over on the brush from before, and it really smooths it out for you. Next, I'm going to take the same brush and the same eyeshadow, and I put it a little bit more on the flat edge of the brush, and now I'm just going to pack it onto the lid. And I'm getting a ton of fallout right now, but I'm not worrying about that just yet. And if black is too scary for you, you could always do this with gray eyeshadow. You could even do it with brown. It's just like a really easy way. You always want to do the crease first though, because if I did the lid and then did the crease, I would be removing some of the eyeshadow from the lid while I was doing the crease. Okay, now that I look like a hooker, now I'm going to clean up the under eyes. I gotta grab a makeup wipe. So next I'm going to go in and do my under eye concealer. I'm using Manna Kadar C2 yellow powder, and I'm using this brush from Essence of Beauty. It's a cheapy brand. And I like using this brush because it has the small side. And I just use powder. This is just a powder. It's actually even a face powder, but for me it doesn't get too cakey and crease. I'm gonna have to contour it too, but not just yet. So for my eyeliner, normally I use NYC liquid, which is really fast for me. I'm going to use this Inglot black gel liner because it's a little bit darker than the NYC. So far, so good. You don't have to do a wing with this one. Actually, you could even do no eyeliner and it would look pretty cool. But you guys know me, like, I can't live without my wings. So first I build it out, now I'm dragging it back. Make it a little pointy. I have a scar right there, so that's what that's from. Okay, so now I'm going to do the waterline using the Inglot liner. And I'm taking it all the way over, but if you have smaller eyes or your eyes are closer together, then you can just take it to right about where like the lash line ends, not all the way over, and it's gonna open up the eyes. And also when I'm doing this, I'm gonna put it into the lash line. So I'm putting it in the waterline and then I'm really going in between the lashes so that there's no like flesh tone peeking through. I'm just brushing it over and like bringing it down a little bit. Alright, so next we're gonna do our lashes. I'm just gonna do a quick coat of mascara because we're gonna cover it up with falsies. Since I'm gonna put false lashes on, I'm not too worried about making them big. I just wanna make sure that they're covered and that they're black. These are actually 2 pairs of Ardell 113 lashes. Sometimes it's easier applying lashes that you've already worn because they're already molded to the shape of your eye, so they go on nice and easy. So I rewear my lashes like as many times as they survive. You know, all it takes is to fall asleep in an eyelash or to cry in an eyelash and they're ruined. Or sometimes I lose them too, and then I'll find it on the floor and like think it's a spider or something. So I'm just using a little bit of House of Lashes lash glue. It's my favorite lash glue. I feel like it's the stickiest. You don't have to wait as long for it to get tacky. Halloween's coming up, and I want to do a bunch of Halloween tutorials because I love Halloween and doing spooky stuff. So let me know what tutorials you guys want to see. I already know for sure I'm going to do this half skull tutorial a little bit differently than, or it's a little bit different than the one I did last year. I'll show you guys a picture. So that one for sure count on, and it's doable. I did it all with Halloween makeup, like Halloween store makeup. Why do I feel like this lash is different than this one? Have you ever put on 2 different lashes? Me too. Okay, so I'm just gonna cover it with the liquid because it's quicker and it fills in the crevices better than cream. See my fancy makeup bag? So now I'm going to take a little bit of nylon eyeshadow. I'm just going to put it around the tear duct areas of the eyes, but not covering my liner. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot bottom lashes. So these ones are from Flutter Lashes. They're called Tiffany, and they're my new favorite bottom lashes. All right, so I can't find my tweezers, story of my life. I'm just going to slide these up underneath my natural lashes and get them as close to the natural lash line as possible. And then once you get them up there, you kind of push them up. Now that that's on there, I kind of want to add a little bit of color to the bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go in with the Morocco shade, the same one we used in the upper crease area. You can use any warm brown, and I'm just gonna put it right underneath the lashes. So next I'm gonna contour. I'm taking this shade from the Anastasia contour kit and a small flat brush from Morphe. And when you're contouring the nose, you don't want to contour with anything too warm, so that's why I'm using this shade. And first I'm gonna start at the bottom. And this is going to help the nose to appear more lifted. Next I'm going to go down the center, or like this side of my nose, but I'm gonna cheat it and I'm gonna move it just a little bit more in where I want the nose to look more refined. So if you want this area to look smaller, you're not gonna wanna contour where your nose actually is. You're gonna wanna cheat it and take it inward. Like for me, up here is fine, along my natural nose line. But then when I get down here, I'm gonna take it a little bit, I'm gonna cheat it. Yeah. And then I'm also gonna take it across the top where I have a slight indent and do the same thing on the other side. Now I want to add some color to my cheeks since there's like a lot going on. This is CoverGirl, ¿cómo se llama? I think it's Classic Pink, but it's like my favorite blush. It's drugstore and it's the bomb. So I'm just gonna smile and very lightly put it on the apples of my cheeks. So I'm gonna wanna go nude on the lips since the eyes are so dramatic. You always wanna have balance. I'm gonna take Oak Lip Liner from MAC. I really am not, to tell you the truth, I'm not a huge fan of these lip liners. Like, I feel like they're kind of, I don't know, they're not my favorite. They're not very creamy. They're kind of hard to like get off. The girl said to sharpen it and it will help. I don't know, I feel like the pencil's always dull, like even after I sharpen it. Whatevs. So I'm just gonna line my lip line, maybe overline just a little bit. So I'm only overlining down here on like the curl of the lip. Up in the corners, I'm gonna stay true to the natural lip line. And up top, I'm just gonna very slightly overline it. Just like halfway over the natural lip line. Next, I'm gonna take some Myth lipstick and just put it on. I feel like they look a little chalky. So I'm gonna go back in with the liner and just kind of go over it a little bit. Yeah, I think that helps. That was a whole look. I hope you guys like it. I've done something similar to this before, but I'm always changing my techniques and using new products. So I always like to go back and revisit some of my older looks. Also, on a little side note, I have black eyeshadow, I don't know how, but all over my face. I would probably recommend, and I wish I had done it myself, is to just do the eyeshadow first and then do your foundation as opposed to trying to clean it up because it just gets everywhere. So yeah, I think that's it. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your vote on what hair color I should do next. Personally, I'm leaning towards black. I'm feeling very edgy lately. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, guys, so this is the finished, ew, ooh, like, really? I need to fix this wretched ass hair. I think I could use a little hairspray. Not too much. In case you can't tell. A mí me gusta que nadie me puede ver. It's a peruca. It's not a wig, don't get crazy.